welcome to Koh Racha. All right, where were we?
Hello.
Hello. Part of our touring around Southeast Asia and Thailand, especially Thailand, we sort of tend to visit a lot of the islands quite a few times. And one of our favourite islands is Koh Racha because it's only just south of Phuket, about 14 nautical miles south.
So today we're picking up a couple of friends from Russia. Their names are Masha and Sasha. They're newlyweds. We couldn't make it to their wedding, but as a wedding present, we're taking them out to Koh Racha for an overnight trip on Cassius. Hopefully they're going to enjoy it.
So we tend to go in the afternoon or late afternoon so we can get down to the islands just as all the speedboats are leaving. And you'll find that in the particular two bays that they have there on the east and the west, a lot of the speedboats pull up for the day trippers because there's a lot of heaps of snorkeling. There's some really good beaches there for all the guys to go swimming in. But you'll see most of the guys are sitting in their life vests on the boat, and they'll sit in their life vests on the beach, drinking coconut water and just jumping around on the beach. So we'll go down there late this afternoon so we can pick up a mooring buoy. So we've got absolute peace and quiet for the evening.
Yeah.
Очень долго выбрасываешь. О, кайф.
Hey, welcome to Koh Racha. Koh Racha's like 14 miles away, is it?
It's 14 miles to Phuket, so that's why it's so full of people, because it's a very short day trip.
Mm.
And boats are just pouring in. Every 5 minutes there is a new speedboat bringing a few dozen people, mostly Chinese.
Yeah, I know. And they've all got those orange life vests. And as you've got that jetty, you've got that whole wave on the whole jetty as it's moving with the wave coming through. Oh, God. Oh, so much cooler in here. Oh my God, so much cooler. Beautiful.
What's absolutely amazing about Koh Racha is it actually has 3 bays in 3 different sides of the island. So regardless of which season you're coming in, which direction the wind is blowing, you're pretty much 90% guaranteed to find a nice sheltered anchorage in one side or the other, where you're going to have a beautiful sandy beach and a calm water.
On the west side, though, which we find quite precarious, because when you're coming down through the west side and trying into the bay, it's blowing a gale, absolute gale from the northern winds coming through, and the sea's quite choppy. As soon as you get to the bay, it stops automatically. The only problem is when you're sitting around for the next morning and you decide to leave again, you've got to try and motor out as quick as possible. Do not set sail. Just get out as quick as you can, because as soon as the wind comes around the corner of that island, whoosh, it hits you. So just get out, then set sail. We've had a few close encounters, haven't we, Jen?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful coloured water. All right, where are we at now, Jen? What's this beach?
It's a beach. It has water, it has sand. It has wind and swell, so we can't stay here with Cassius.
Well, 2 weeks ago, the pontoon and everything was over here in the
Yeah, just a few weeks ago, and we had we had southwesterly monsoon. That side, the other side was windy, but this was just perfect, and the pontoon was here, and the moorings were here, and crowds of people were here.
And then 3 days later, to come and anchor here, or to
there's nothing here.
It's all on the other side, pontoon and everything.
So there's whitecaps on the water, actually.
Yeah.
Good sailing day.
So it'll be good sailing.
We're also gonna go for a walk, because there is a few dirt tracks, well, we call them roads, we use the term loosely, especially after the rain. They get all muddy and heaps of puddles on the street, but nevertheless it's a nice walk through the island to check out other beaches and what else is around there. And there is also plenty of what are these big lizards called?
Oh, the water monitors.
Water monitors, yeah.
Especially after the rain.
So many of them all over the island, and
they're huge.
And they're not timid.
And they're huge.
Yeah, so hopefully we're gonna meet some. Richie is navigating the treacherous waters of Koh Racha Island. After the torrential rain we had last night, it's not so easy. A lot of puddles, a lot of mud.
See all the puddles, all the rain from last night. It's poured in here, look at it. This is bone dry yesterday, incredible. We've got through this mud.
The islands, what we've gathered, is owned by a family called the Raya family, or Raya family, R-A-Y-A, and you'll see it through the island there. They've got resorts like and restaurants like Raya family, Raya Papa, Raya Mama, some Raya bottle shop.
Everything in a Raya bottle shop. No, it's a Muslim place.
It's a bottle shop.
Not Raya bottle shop.
Yes, it is.
Raya?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they were Muslim family.
Well,
but there is also Raya Cafe, Raya Massage, Raya everything.
Yeah, well, they got
Raya
bottle shops there for sure, because I bought beer from there. But they charge double the price because it's an island, so fair enough. So we're going to go through a walk through Koh Racha with Marsha and Sasha. We're going to go on the northern beaches there, which is our favourite, because it opens up to Expanse Beach, and not many of the tourists that you'll see on our videos here, all the tourists pouring in, they don't actually venture out to the other side on the northern beaches there, because they have to walk and they don't want to walk. They just sit around the beach in their life vests. And we always go to this particular cafe there to grab a nice coffee and juice. And there's a lady who's got to know us over there. I think she runs the place, that big lady, right? I know. Anyway, so she's always coming to say hello to us with a few of the other people. So yeah, that's what we have so far.
Да?
Мы счастливые, потные и перегоревшие.
Эй!
Одним словом, мы в Таиланде.
Мы не потные, мы просто мокрые, потому что мы купались в море.
Да, а так как наслаждаться собой мы не очень любим, поэтому мы будем снимать природу этого острова и замечательных людей, коих здесь
Два.
не очень много. Да.
Я и он.
Ну, еще два как минимум.
What? Hey, look at that, Jen. That's the rope we found. How was that, Jen?
Beautiful. The water is just awesome. So warm and gentle. Yeah, let's go have a coffee first.
Yeah. Right, let's do it.
G'day.
How's it going?
Doing great. Ready for a nice coffee?
This is, are we going now? This is a complimentary from the hotel. It's a Thai lemon tea, but the tea made from the Thai flower. So it's very blue and it with a little magic. So please put the lemon inside.
Oh, it goes purple.
And you can stir it.
Oh, wow.
It's a magic. Enjoy.
Thank you so much. Oh, this is nice. Have a sip.
Oh, yum. Like that one then.
Just letting you know that our dingy has been playing up a little bit. It's quite a temperamental creature, our Wilson, as we call it. Not sure what it's going to be up to, whether it's going to start or not, whether it's going to cock it. It likes giving us trouble in crowded places. Never in a quiet place. No. Never in a quiet anchorage. Gotta be at least a few hundred people audience.
Yeah.
To embarrass us,
If
yes.
there's at least 100 people, Wilson will start motoring along and then they'd stop. And then we are trying to pull start the damn thing continuously. Always does it. We're sick of it. So
Raya being quite a busy anchorage, we're expecting a bit of a performance.
yeah, so we know it's going to be a drama.
Hello, I'm Richard. Welcome to Cassius Tales. Last night we had a heap of guys come across to us. They've got a heap of mahi fish. And they sort of pulled up beside us and said, "You guys speak English?" And we got, and what they asked is, they haven't got a dinghy on their boat, and their fishing boat, so they said, "Hey, can you take us over to shore, and we'll give you 2 mahi." I said, "Damn right we did." Jumped in the dinghy, started it up, spluttering. Ended up taking him to shore, finally, very slowly. Got into, went to go pick him up an hour later, after the storm passed, and wouldn't start. It was just spluttering again, so we had to paddle with the oars all the way darkness to their boat. Dropped them off, apologise for the inconvenience of the Uber. Hope they give me a good rating on Uber, because that'd be awesome. And yeah, come back here, and this morning Sasha and I have had a look at this dinghy, and one of the spark plug leads just popped right out.
Dinghy outboard. Is it playing up again?
Huh?
Is the dinghy outboard playing up again?
Oh, I just like to try and see what's going on.
So part of it, because of the water being so clear of where we are, because it's like a fish tank, virtually 15 metres deep, you see the bottom of the water of the ocean floor. We tend to go and scrape our hull there too, give it a clean up. Not only we can see what we're doing, but we'd also feed the fish as well. So we tend to do a lot of that in these particular islands. Yeah, and we're just going to have a bit of a look around. And of course, every morning we just go for a swim, and the evening too.
What you doing, Jen?
Ready to go for a snorkel?
What are we going to do? I think we're going to clean the hull.
I was hoping look at some fish, but okay, clean the hull.
We'll go clean the hull. All right.
what broke today?
Oh, what happened, June? Well, as we're cleaning the hull, I decided to clean the props. And I've noticed when I was cleaning the props, the cone on the starboard prop there was just spinning. Well, geez, that's a bit weird. So I just went down there with some tools to go tighten up, and the actual two nuts have come loose. And it wouldn't be too long now that the prop would have just spun right off the cone. So we've all tightened it off now. So next fall out we'll have to try and put something else, another lock nut on there as well. But hopefully it's all done. Got my tools.
Good job, Richard.
Okay.
Right, Marsha and Sasha, we're going to go pick them up now. So I hope Marsha and Sasha enjoy. And this video is actually for them. So hopefully it's a little gift for their wedding as well. Take care.
We need to change that light. Alright, so as the sun sets on Cassius, out comes the champagne. Cheers.
Cheers!
So
Another
good.
beautiful day.